I am sitting here with absolute icon, Southern Song singer, Jack Jones, also known as Irwin Thomas. We're backstage at the iconic Astor Theatre here in Mount Lawley, ahead of tonight's 35th anniversary show, proudly presented by Forever Classic 6IX. Okay. Now, what I want to know, when you're walking down the street, do people call out Jack?
Never happens.
Or, no?
Never.
People don't recognise
it. Never happens. It's funny, but I mean, I don't know. I'm used to it, I guess. I did spend 10 years in New York, which I guess kind of that'll condition you to not being recognised anywhere. But yeah, look, it doesn't really happen that much these days. It's a fairly relaxed life that I've got going.
God.
So it's
Well, I was going to say, like, do you have like different personalities?
No, not really. That would be difficult.
I mean, you know, does Jack represent one part of your music and then Irwin another part of your
Actually,
music?
you know what? That's a fair question. Yeah, look, Irwin Thomas as a musical identity just gives me sort of carte blanche to do whatever I kind of want to do. And obviously, I mean, look, if you don't overthink it, it's not much of a thing really. But I guess it's like having a band and having your own name. It's just two names, you know. Two
different, yeah, exactly. So you recorded these hits that are like literally my favourite.
Oh, God.
They are so my favourite. So when you were 18, and so did that teenager in the studio think that today he was going to be so iconic? Because let's face it, you are, and your songs even more iconic.
Yeah, look, I think a lot of it's lost on you at the time.
Especially at that age.
Oh, it was just so, you know, everything was so new and
shiny.
Yeah, I mean, it really was a magical time, and I remember the feeling, sort of going into the studio and when we were recording these songs and the excitement and the record company coming down and just the energy that was surrounding us at the time. And, you know, no one can predict a hit. You know, if we could, then you know, record companies' strike rates would be, you know, 99 to 1 reversed as to what it is, you know, in the current sort of climate. So I guess, you know, there was just it was all just so fresh and exciting, and I was with a lot of my heroes. I was just saying to someone the other night how I've got a cassette of John leaving me a message just saying like, oh, congratulations, and, you know, looking forward to having you in the band, and I know I've got it somewhere from an answering machine. And so it was a pretty magical time. It really was.
You can't. I actually remember seeing you on like talk shows and stuff where they were comparing you to John at the time.
Yeah.
But I mean, you can't help sounding how you sound.
Yeah, that's right. And
only through time, then, you know, you realise, oh, you were completely different.
Yeah. Well, there was a lot of things running in, you know, in parallel too during that time. I mean, if you'd have said to me then, 35 years later, I'd still be singing these songs and people would be, you know, singing along, I would have said you were mental.
Yeah, it's so funny because I've got all my Spotify liked songs, and, you know, and one of your songs randomly came up 6 months ago, I had forgotten all about it, and then I was like, oh my God, this is gold. Like, and I went back and listened to everything over and over and over again. So Hold Me in Your Arms and Lead Me to Water are my absolute favourites. Because I think like the melodies are so captivating, and they're the songs that you can listen on, like, repeat and not get sick of. So like, what is it about those compositions you think that makes them so timeless?
Well, you know, our illustrious sort of hit maker was Phil at the time, and you know, I think you always look for, it's not like, I mean, I don't know, so, like, people have different opinions on this, you know. You don't write songs for them to be with the intention of them being forgettable. So I think the ideas, as you're working through ideas or writing, you know, things are capturing your imagination as you go, and you're thinking, oh, I like this. This is something. I'm singing this already 3 minutes after just it coming out of my body. And they're the things that you kind of keep sort of mining, and the rest you just sort of is dirt that you just you just kind of throw to the side.
Yeah.
So yeah, I think that's, and I mean, look, I've got a soft spot for "Lead Me to Water,"
Me too.
because it's just, I think it's just Phil just really sort of perfectly crafted that as pop song,
crafted, like just you can tell.
Nice bridge, not interesting changes, a little sort of
beautiful
change to the minor and the at the end of that sort of progression. So there's something that's very and there's a certain almost a melancholy about it. It's not sad, but it kind of
it's kind of thoughtful.
Yeah, there you go.
See, I've listened to
piques your interest. So I think those things are things that you're looking for.
Yeah. So and then also in the 90s, I feel like, it sounds so long ago now, but in the 90s, I feel like we had that real synth, synth sound and stuff. So if you were going to record your songs again or new songs that you're working on, would you ever incorporate some of those that old kind of sound or nostalgic, or would you just keep it fresh and very current?
I just love whatever is best for the song. So I'll try anything. You want to put a Wurlitzer on it, great. You want to put live piano on it, great. You want to put a synth, DX7 sound, great. You want to use drums with wet towels on them. Great, let's try it. Because you never know.
Yeah.
You never know what may sort of draw out the essence of whatever that song is. It's searching for its identity from the moment it kind of comes in. So look, I'm not exactly. I don't have any, I'm not prejudiced against sounds.
It's something you start making the song and then it's something that it develops, so you think, oh no, this might work good, or no, let's strip it back again.
Yeah, I think sometimes it's like you wake up almost with a radio station that plays songs that have never been heard before.
Yeah.
And sometimes it just comes as a packet.
Yeah.
Like it's all wrapped up and nicely sort of bow tied, and it's like, there you go. Yeah. You're welcome. And then other times it's like, here's a tiny little, most Phil would probably agree with this too, and Reg, songs are 1% inspiration, 99% hard work. Yeah. Even if the whole song comes in a package in 10 minutes, you've still got to record it, and there's that whole process of just committing it to something.
Yeah.
So
exactly.
Yeah, it's a crazy little experience, really. I pinch myself that I get to do it because it's so fun.
It's so fun. So good.
Even the work's not work.
So, I was going to say, so I fall in love with songs, and I need to hear them perfectly as I heard them the first time. Is that what you're going to give us tonight?
Pretty much.
Yeah? Or are you going to change things up a little bit?
No, we don't. Look, I made a very distinct, a very this big decision about this when we started doing it. And that was I didn't want to go out and sort of be Southern Sons reimagined, or not that, I probably shouldn't use that word, it's such a buzz sort of word. But I really, because I'm nostalgic too. Yeah. So if I go and see and that doesn't mean that I, expect everyone to sound like the record or whatever, but for the purpose of the exercise, I really wanted that to be, something that we could,
to just celebrate the originality
exactly,
of it,
Exactly. When people hear those songs and
because
they hear...
we've all heard Whitney Houston, when you thought she was going to hit that note and then she didn't for some reason. And you're like, oh, God. Or Mariah.
Yeah, that's right. No, look, we stay pretty true. We're staying pretty true to the arrangements and the instrumentation of the songs because of that very reason. The minute Lead Me to Water Say starts, or Hold Me in Your Arms, or whatever. So they all have very definitive and distinctive beginnings. Yeah. And no one's trying to trick anyone at this gig. We just want people to celebrate the music, and it's a couple of hours where they get to sort of just leave whatever their normal life looks like, and you get to sort of hear that music with us. So look, we're not trying to. I think a big reason why I think I wanted to do that too is because we haven't been out there for the last 30 years playing these songs.
Yeah,
so for me, it was still fresh.
right.
When we went back into the rehearsal room and started playing, it was like, oh, I love hearing these songs like this.
Yeah, that's right.
How great, you know, like, because this is how they sound.
Not
you know?
like some artists who just tour and tour and tour and
Yeah,
tour, and
yeah,
then
yeah.
that's why they change
I think
it up,
they get
because
bored.
they're so bored.
Yeah,
so,
yeah, I think you're right.
It's
So-
like you've come back and it's almost like fresh
Yes.
for you too.
Yeah.
Which means we're going to enjoy it more as well.
That's the idea.
which is great.
Yeah, that's definitely the idea.
And I can hear the sound check going on in the background,
Yeah,
and we're not
it's all
going to keep
happening.
you too much longer.
Yeah, that's
But what is one thing that you love about coming back to Perth and the iconic Astor Theatre?
I love this venue.
Yeah.
I love Perth. I can't really talk too much about this, even though it's a year later. But a year and a couple of weeks ago, my mother passed away. And
Oh, I'm sorry.
the night she passed away was the night before Reggie's birthday.
Oh.
And we were here in Perth.
Oh,
And so everyone that was at the show that was on socials kind of saw
yeah.
my post. And so I have a very
Yeah.
special,
Special
piece,
place.
in my
Yeah.
heart for Perth. And I don't think, that's ever going to go away, really.
Yeah.
I mean, I've always had a soft spot for Perth, but
Yeah.
it's a happy
Well,
anniversary.
We
So
will be
here we
giving
are.
you lots of love from the audience.
Yeah,
I'm going to
yeah.
be literally loving every minute of it. But
Awesome.
thank you so much.
It's a pleasure.
Thank you so much for
Thanks for
talking
having
with
me.
us. Thank you. I didn't want to go on anymore because I don't want to make you cry.
No, it's okay. Look, I was just saying to the boys as we were,
Yeah.
and I'll finish. I'll let you
Oh,
go
no,
off this.
you're right.
But it's like the pain's
Yeah.
real, but the suffering's optional. But
Yeah,
the thing is that you
That's
just
still
can't.
so
It's just
new,
raw,
like 12.
man. It's just raw. And someone messaged me today and just said, because I said, we just completed our year of firsts, and
Yeah.
they were like, year of firsts,
Yeah.
second year of it's a year of seconds, year of thirds. And I think I get it, but it's incredible how
Christmas,
the level of my
Coming
god,
back here. And,
like talk about trigger warning. But again, there's a part of me that's really excited about
Yeah.
tonight, and I can't wait to go out there and see all those familiar faces that were here last time, and for those who didn't make it, welcome, and for those who are repeat offenders,
It's going to be amazing.
you're gonna get what you asked for.
I'm so glad that you're not going to change the songs. That's what I'm really excited about as well.
We'll play a couple of new ones, but for the most part, it's all songs that hopefully, if you've got any of their records, you should know them.
That is so good. Well, we need to do the selfies.
All right, let's do it.
Oh, yes. Oh, shit. Don't you hate that?
Nice. The old timer.
Let me just take that. I know, doing what I do is
That's
always
all right.
like, yeah. And clean the screen.
Beautiful, of course.
It's all right. I'll teach you about it.
There you go.
Oh, you
Unreal.
are bloody fantastic.